So, time for another trailer reaction. Well, I got my brother here. We just did one for Fast and Furious 9, which, yeah, y'all can watch all that. So, I don't think I did one for No Time to Die, the newest James Bond movie when it came out last month. So, he wanted to go ahead and do one. So,
because James Bond is like one of the greatest guys of all time, and the movies with Daniel Craig is spectacular.
Well, again, that's what I've heard. Of course, like I said, as far as Bond, I saw some of the old ones with Sean Connery, Roger Moore, and Pierce Brosnan. But again, I haven't seen any of the Daniel Craig ones. So, but I hear he is most people's favorite Bond. So,
the only one that actually matches up is definitely Sean Connery.
Of course,
I'm sorry, it's true. But Daniel Craig is fabulous. I'm not just a little quick thing. I was really, at first I was sad because originally he wasn't going to do any more Bond movies.
Yeah. But
then he decided this was going to be the last one. So, I mean.
Well, he made a statement at one point saying like he'd rather walk on broken glass or something like that than do one. So.
But, I give it to him for doing this, and because this is a good way to go out. Mm-hmm. This trailer, I have seen it, so it's just simply amazing. So I'm dying to see this movie. So I appreciate my brother letting me do this reaction review with him, and we can share with you guys. So, go ahead.
Okay.
Why would I betray you?
We all have our secrets. We just didn't get to yours yet.
Knows how gravity works for him.
The world is arming faster than we can respond. Where's 007?
I need a favor, brother. You're the only one I trust for this.
The world's moved on, Commander Bond.
You were 00?
2 years. So stay in your lane. You get in my way, I will put a bullet in your knee. The one that works.
I thought you two would get along.
Name?
Bond.
James Bond.
So you're not dead?
Hello, Q. I've missed you.
It's the most valuable asset this country has. If you feel yourself losing control,
I'm not going to lose control.
James, you gave up everything for her. When her secret finds its way out, it'll be the death of you.
What is it?
You don't know what this is.
James Bond. License to kill. History of violence. I could be speaking to my own reflection. Only your skills die with your body. Mine will survive long after I'm gone.
history isn't kind to men who play God.
Of course, there has to be that, Bond shot, like from the very beginning of. Hold on, take that down. Most things, where you see the muzzle of the gun and then.
Yeah. Well, this one was down. It was down like a tunnel, like he did in the sewer. So it's
yeah. But I'm saying,
I liked how it was still a little bit different, but it was still the classic. He turns and shoots kind of thing. Really cool.
Yeah.
So. We're gonna go back and check some stuff out.
Okay, you have commentary again because I
do. Okay,
I just want to look up one thing quickly. I was like,
Why would I betray you?
We all have our secrets. We just didn't get to yours yet.
Okay, pause. All right. So, just like I said, at least in this movie, James Bond is not above gravity.
Well,
He's not above physics. So, I already love that part.
Yeah, well,
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Just like we just did one on Fast and Furious 9. And if you guys are gonna watch the trailer, they defy gravity like all the way there. People jumping out of windows from like 8 stories up, they still manage to live without like harm. This is not that kind of movie. This is like a normal physics-based movie.
A real movie.
Yes, yes.
The world is arming faster than we can respond.
Where's 007?
He's with 008 and 006. But
He's so stupid.
I need a favor, brother. You're the only one I trust for this.
The world's moved on, Commander.
Alright guys, you see what that is. That's an old school Aston Martin. I think, I'm not exactly sure, don't quote me on what it is. I think it's a DB8. I'm not exactly sure.
I have no idea.
But either way, the one thing I love about movies, but specifically like this James Bond movies, how, you know, the Aston Martin is like his trademark car. Unlike whenever Pierce Brosnan did it, they were using BMWs, which is good for BMW because it was good. They
product placement, of course,
right? But because they were using the 750i during that one. I know it's 7 Series, but that's what they were using for that one with the little drill, the little buzzsaw that came up to cut chains or whatever out of the emblem, whatever. But this one is like, so you see all the classic, even the newer. I think it's the Vantage. That they have in this movie for the Aston Martin, and it's one of my my only favorite supercar. I'm not a big Lamborghini, Ferrari. I don't care about that. Aston Martin, classic, sporty, all that. It's status. It's a wonderful car. So I was very happy that they had this one here.
So in other words, if ever win the lotto or anything, you're getting a couple Aston Martins. I'm
hoeing out with Aston Martin. I'm getting the old ones, DB6, DB8. Yeah. I'm getting all that, and of course, I'm gonna spend like another 300 grand to get one of the Advantage or a Bank or something like that. I mean, I'm just saying, I have to. It's just the way it is. All right. I will not have food before I let that go if I can afford it.
All right.
Under Bond?
You were 00?
2 years. So stay in your lane. You get in my way, I will put a bullet in your knee.
I thought you two.
All right, so good shot. What I love about the scene they just showed before is that James Bond is a mortal guy.
Yeah.
He has been through so much. He's got, and even they say in all the other movies, I think the 2 previous ones where he was gone, like he has like shrapnel in his body. He has like no cartilage in one of his knees. Yeah, and they're very consistent with the fact that he's just wearing out, and he's wearing out. You know what I'm saying? So. It brings the character to a realistic stand because he is he's flesh and blood. Yeah, you know, he's a trained person, but yet he still is not over aging like everybody else. You know, putting his body through so much damage. He's not above, you know, wearing down his joints and stuff. That's what makes him a real person. And that's what I love about this because he still is a real person, but he still manages to get the job.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's of course the quintessential super spy. Again, if you say spy. Almost anyone, if you actually name a famous spy, James Bond. Oh, most definitely. Just about anybody knows it. And like you said, I mean, he is human. Yeah, there are some slightly over-the-top things, you know, but again, he is human. Nothing weird. It's mainly his little gadgets and whatnot. So,
hey man, but the gadgets they're feasible.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of the ones with Daniel Craig have been really like they're feasible. You can actually do something with them now. They had the other ones from the other Bond movies, like at the time where a car that's a submarine, that's like not practical at all. You know, but all of this stuff has been really practical. Yeah, and things that you actually even watching that blow up but people can make stuff like that now, make little flash bombs with it. But yeah, it's really more realism for it, which makes it believable. And there he is. He's kind of man. So
nephew's waking up. So
yes,
we'll just pause it.
Oh, let me go grab him.
Little cut here. Sorry about that, but little nephew woke up here, so he's joining us for this.
Yeah, sorry. You know, he only sleeps for so long, but we're being loud anyway. So. He's here. This is Liam, by the way, world. Say hello, Liam, to the world.
He's like, whatever. So,
all right.
Okay, one thing I have to say, again, you know, always as, you know, as African American people. It's great to see. And yes, they're British. This is in the UK, but still, as you know, this is. I want to say American, but it's not. It's still British/American franchise as it is. It's good to see, some good representation. Again, we have Naomi Harris, who, if I remember right, she won an award for Moonlight, and I could be wrong, but I think that's Lashana Lynch, who was, Captain Marvel. She was.
Yeah, she was in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was. Why am I blanking on her name right now? the comic geek that I am. I'm forgetting her name. But anyways, I mean, it's good to see that she's in here, and there are a lot of theories. Again, as you said, Bond is getting worn out. He's wearing down and stuff, and as we all know, this is Daniel Craig's last one. So there are a lot of theories. People wondering if maybe Lashana Lynch is kind of being groomed to be the new 007,
Which
possibly.
would be cool. I'd like to see that, honestly. I know a lot of people aren't really for a lot of change.
Yeah.
But I will say the one thing about right now is that, a lot of movie directors and producers are getting past that where
they're having to.
Doing change. Like, with Spider-Man, even though, most people know MJ is typically a redheaded, white chick. Whereas they made it like a mixed girl, like in this last one. So she didn't have red hair at all.
Which I've heard some rumors concerning whether Zendaya is going to be back or not, but that's a whole
still, that's
thing.
my point. Like, it's good that you have a little bit of change.
Oh yeah, diversity.
Because not like she's becoming Jamie Bond or anything like that. She's becoming her own person. But it's good having her. It could be a focus on a 00 as a female, woman, which is great.
Exactly. And again, he's 007, so there are tons of 00s. I mean, the question is, like I said, is 00 something that's kind of assigned to the person specifically, or just a title that anyone can take, like a
00 is explain it is when you've had, I do believe, 2 confirmed kills.
Yeah,
you get 00 status.
But I'm saying as far as, again, 007. So if he retires from being 007, can someone else take that mantle, or are they 007 is then gone, and then it's just another 00? Who could take the franchise? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's just a question, a thing. But I'm saying, I've heard some thoughts and theories that's what they might do. Would be interested in,
a 007, because I think it's just there is out of the 00 programs that he's number 7.
Yeah. So I'm saying that, i.e., if he retired, then say number 8 could move up to 7 or whatever.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And so, anyways.
Long?
That's the mark.
Name?
Bond.
Okay, and that's one of the things, again, James Bond. I mean, movie world, yes, definitely, but even real world, all he has to say is Bond, and dude's like,
what? He's like, are you serious? What?
Well, especially because isn't he supposed to be dead or something?
I mean,
in the storyline.
Yeah, he keeps kind of disappearing for a little bit, coming back. Yeah, he doesn't like legit die and then come back. He's not. Like
I know that, but I'm saying like going to hiding type.
Yeah, he does. He disappears like a normal person does.
Yeah.
He doesn't end up dying like for real. That to come back.
Bond.
So you're not dead.
Hello, Q. I've missed you.
It's the most valuable asset this country has. If you feel yourself losing control,
I'm not going to lose.
Okay, so this character right here and the one you're going to see are from the last James Bond movie, which I think is super awesome. Her dad actually was in an organization that was just inherently, they were bad. Basically, they were the villains.
What, Spectre?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the other guy was one of the heads of Spectre that ends up I guess like James Bond's like, I don't want to say brother, but he was like someone that was really close related with him. Yeah. And so I love the fact that they're still pulling people from. So again, they're keeping the whole universe really consistent.
There's continuity in it.
Yes.
Yeah. So all right.
Control. James, you gave up everything for her. When her secret finds its way out.
Pause. All right, so there's the guy that was from Spectre 2 that was trying to kill him. Mm-hmm. That even he admitted that he was the source of his pain, through his years.
Yeah.
So,
the thorn of insight.
Yes. Yeah. So the crazy thing is that when you look at Bond again as his realism, this is the second time he's actually put himself out there to find love, just like he did in Casino Royale, and ended up.
Get that out your mouth, Milo.
Ended up like just it almost ended up blowing up into space rather. I don't because now here's another chick. With secrets, because you could tell, like, as you watch James Bond movies, Daniel Craig, it shows that he has a problem with attachment because he got burnt so bad by Vespa, who was his first real love, because she ended up being like working for the bad organization,
another agency.
Yeah, well, not agency, but like I think it was people that might have been even a part of Spectre at some point. But anyways, but even this woman is now he gave his heart to her again, and she has some secret.
Yeah. Well, again, they're spies. It's gonna happen. So.
Yeah. So.
All right.
But
It'll be the death of you.
What is it?
You don't know what this is?
James Bond. License to Kill. History of violence. I could be speaking to my own reflection. Only your skills die with your body. Mine will survive long after I'm gone.
History isn't kind to men who play God.
Hell no. Hell yeah, Bond. Okay, that scene was really cool with the girl.
Yeah, hold on.
Right there. This chick is amazing. So I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay, but and the guy who's playing the villain, he played in Mr. Robot from
Rami Malek. He played Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Right. He also played in the Need for Speed movie, which it was okay for what it was. It wasn't like super great. I mean, it was a little weird, but it was still fun. So I'm excited to see him because he's actually one of those actors that you are looking to see some diversity in what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
How he played Superman. One of his bigger roles. And then after that he ended up playing in Mission. No, he played Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. You're saying.
And he played the bad guy. And he actually said he likes playing the bad guy.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to see people actually branch out from being good people or stuff to being villains. It's really nice to see that. So,
which as a side note, not that anybody from Warner Brothers is listening nor cares, but give the man a Man of Steel too. Just let him have it.
Yes.
Yeah. But
so, and then of course the scene that we are pausing it on. I want you guys just to know this is still possible. It is still you can still ride a dirt bike upside in and pop out as we're about to see. It is not impossible. Yeah, it's still part of the laws of physics. It's okay because he comes back down and he lands like around people, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad if our videos always have some reference to the lunacy of Fast and Furious.
I'm just saying, setting the bar high. Yes. Alright, so that was it. And again, even though it may be Daniel Craig's last one, he is pouring his heart into it, like still being the Bond that what makes him so great. Which is why, like, he is, in my opinion, like, he is Bond. He is probably one of the greatest Bonds. Honestly, I would actually say he's better than Sean Connery in a way. He's just that good.
Well, you have to remember, and again, the Connery Bond, Roger Moore Bond, and I know there's one other dude, and then Pierce Brosnan. They are all, I mean, you look at Pierce Brosnan and Timothy Dalton, they're different Bonds for different ages. Because Sean Connery and Roger Moore, again, the 50s and 60s, or
they were still like, even though, like, I'm sorry, like,
no, I mean,
I guess the difference is that there was so much humor with Pierce Brosnan's Bond.
Yeah.
So Bond he's a clever man. He's witty, but he's not. I don't think the jokes are over the top, which I think Pierce Brosnan was. Which why I mean, it's okay. I didn't like him. I'll be honest. I didn't like Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of people
honestly,
don't like Pierce Brosnan.
But Daniel Craig really puts the Bond universe into perspective for being a spy. Like, I love the way they did it.
Well, I mean, I've heard a lot of people, they've said, I mean, that Daniel Craig is their Bond because he, in essence, I mean, he is who he is, but like he takes different aspects of all of the past ones,
right,
and puts them all together.
Yes,
so yeah,
yes. So that was James Bond. It's gonna be amazing. No Time to Die, which means no time to waste to go see it. So when it comes out April, I'm gonna be there seeing it. I don't care whoever got it. If I don't have a ticket, someone's gonna give me a ticket. Someone's gonna give it up. So just know that going in. But I don't think. Do you have anything else to add?
No, not more. But I mean, as far as the ticket thing, like again, I know especially with this little one, not a whole lot of time, but for you, or if you can convince Teresa to go with or to watch him so you can do more things. Like I tell you, I have the AMC A-list. It's again, $20-something bucks a month. You can see up to technically 12 movies per month on that. It's it's worth it if you have it.
The other thing is that after 8 o'clock she's home, and after 10 he's sleeping. So I can always
and I mean since you work mid-afternoon, late night. I mean that would work for on your days off or whatever. Yep. I mean that would be perfect timing and stuff. So all right, well as always, thanks for watching. Feel free to share, subscribe, hopefully give a like. And if you like any of my content, like seeing this Joker here, maybe we can get him back another time. Hit subscribe, hit that little like icon to let you know when there are more videos, be it reactions, reviews, or gameplay, which I haven't done in a while, but if I can get my PS sharing working right away.
And of course, always, comments are always welcome. And I mean, I know this is his channel, but I'm pretty sure he would love to hear, like, if you guys want to do something specific, he would love to do it. I know I'm trying to work on a few things. I'm not going to really say what yet. But we'll see, and if I can get my stuff up and going, then you'll see me, of course, again, and I will, of course, make appearances with my lovely brother here.